Hello, YouTube. I asked the liveys if I should start recording. I didn't even give them a chance to answer. I just clicked. I went for it. Anyway, this is not going to be a particularly long live session. I don't know if I'm going to be breaking it up into shorter YouTube videos, but we shall see. We shall see. It has not been the best day of my life so far. To put it mildly, but I'm thinking I can cheer myself up with a bit of Dwarf Fortress. This has been so far an intriguing little place, and hopefully we'll learn some more of the interesting secrets of the surrounding area, because we're getting attacked by undead owls and eagles, but I haven't seen anything raise up from the dead yet, which is, I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. I mean, certainly I am worried that the first wave of attacking monsters that we see will be undead, which is going to be exceedingly problematic. But we've got walls, we've got a moat, which maybe I should fill it with lava. I keep saying I want to do traps and stuff, but we have at our disposal immediately this moat that I've dug and the magma from the oh my god, cone-shaped thing? Volcano. Oh, yes, we've been calling it a volcano caldera, if we just hop there. This is a cone. This is a cone. Just in case you want to know the technical terminology, a caldera is when it's all spread out like a dip in the ground, and that's the volcano. Not when you've got one of those pointy up volcanoes. Actually, this volcano is not huge. Let's zoom out a bit, get a bit more of a sense. Oh, actually, yeah, no, it is. It's pretty big. So it starts up here, and then as we come down, we see it spread out until it gets to about there. That's what I would call maybe there. Yeah, that's about the limit of the volcano proper. Yeah, we start seeing stone up here. That's good. So I'm wondering, your initial learning of English was Cartoon Network when you were a little kid, only in English, and end up knowing the language. I think you've mentioned that before, Arthur. I think we've had like a variation of this discussion previously, or perhaps I'm just receiving signals from a parallel universe. It's possible. I mean, very unlikely, but possible. Within the realms of, credibility. I mean, there's no way I'm going to prove it, or even attempt to find out if it is true, but, it's possible. Right, okay, so I think the first thing to do, before I flood this with magma, is to just go down here, to this ground level. I know I've designated a lot of this wood for dumping, but that shit's just going to burn up as soon as the magma comes in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to forbid the whole area. Now, I don't really remember how to do that, so let's have a look at what we've got. It's not view announcements, it's not buildings, it's not reports, it's not civilization/world info, it's not designations, or is it? Set order, unit list, job list, military squads. I watched a YouTube video about military stuff last night, so I know a little bit more than I did yesterday. Not a lot, but a little bit. Points, routes, notes. That's it, isn't it? Points, routes, notes. Routes are... No? What? Qu'est-ce que c'est? Okay, we'll come back to that. That might be the right screen, but I don't think it's. Make burrow, hauling, stockpile zones, set building tasks preferences, view rooms, buildings, view items in buildings, view units, hotkeys, locations and occupations, nobles and administrators, status, look, move, the menu, help, options, movies, depot access. What? Is it in zones? No. How do I forbid an area for dwarves? How is it done? Surely it's... Is it designations? Maybe it's designations. Oh, traffic areas. Duh. Right, restricted traffic area. Okay, let's put it up here. And every square for pathing through here will cost 25 to a dwarf, and they won't want to do it. They won't want to do it because they'll have cheaper options. I'm also going to forbid this square just for the sake of it. I'm going to go down here, forbid that, and then we're going to go up here and forbid this. Brilliant. And then it might make sense to forbid the tunnel where the magma comes down as well, because we don't know... We don't want any... Look, the tunnel's fucking full of people. Excellent. That's just what we want. We want a tunnel full of people to be flooded with magma. Ideal, really. I mean, when you think about it, what better purpose could a tunnel be put to? Sorry for the blistering sarcasm there. I apologise. It's unnecessary, but sometimes you just get driven to it. Whoa. I've just realised something. Nobody can get in there if we forbid the tunnel. Okay. 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 There's stairs here. No, there's no access down. Bugger. 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 What are we doing here? How do we get these lads up here without coming through the tunnel that's to be flooded? Oh, hello, Alsnaps. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. I don't think I've seen your name in chat. I apologise if I've forgotten it, but yes, apparently you can. I mean, I only just remembered it's possible. I did it ages ago, probably in CRYPTBEARDS 1, and then I don't think I've done it since. And we're 16 forts deep into this little series now, so wow, it's quite a while. Literal, actual years. Oh, and Rando's obviously on the ball and helped you out with the answers there and stuff as well. So thank you, Rando. Even if I do mangle your name when I say it. Thank you, Aldo, was I going to say? Bit of a weird thing. You can forbid the tunnel. They will still go in for jobs. Oh, okay. Still though, the fact that it's the only access way, I mean, literally they have to breach the volcano and then run back down the stairs to get out. I don't like it. Magma, it's dangerous. I think we can all agree on that little analysis. I don't think anybody's going to say, no, scoundrel. No, I think you'll find magma is actually one of the safest materials for humans to come into contact with. Indeed, if you find a puddle, it's a fun little science experiment to press your face into it and leave an impression. Of course, the impression is left on your face as it's flattened, as the flesh is boiled away from the surface, but still, nonetheless, you'll survive, maybe, possibly. Unlikely. Oh, well, don't do it. There you go. What that was all about, but yeah, sure. Usually you did the channel the last block from above. Definitely. So we need to access, put in some designations here. We've probably got a mass of designations going on downstairs that I've completely forgotten about. But while I'm thinking about flooding this tunnel, let's get it on. Oh, actually, this is open. Ah, no, this is open to the surface. They can get into this upper bit, and then there's this bit. So I'm thinking what we need to do is... What is this stuff? Hematite. Maybe we just... You know what? I've got an idea. We go down, we say D, we say I for up downstairs, and then, look at this. Mr. Clever Clogs himself, that's me by the way, up he comes, not wearing actual clogs, but never mind. There you go, look. Boom. That just links up this bit. They can get in through here, whereby they come up to here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little level down access below there. There you go. And then once they've done that... Oh, hang on a minute. Is that legit? Yeah, it's legit. Look, they've got the stairs. Yeah, boom. And they get up to here, and then they just need to walk round a bit, dig out these stairways. Bang. It's all good. It's all good. Right, before we unpause and let that play out, let's quickly scooch down through the fortress and have a peek at what we've got going on here. I'm going to undo all these dump designations. How does one do that? DB, capital D, remove dump. Here comes the removing dump. Removing dump, something that you don't usually have to do in your life until you've got children. And I have definitely had to remove dumps. Oh, God, it's not fun. What am I talking about? Let's scroll down here, past all this lovely pink stuff. Lovely. And are they claiming stuff on these stairs? No, they're not. Good. Whoops, stop that. Stop that, sir. Stop it. Okay, let's go back down to the fortress, look down a bit further. We've done that. Into here, stairway. Little tunnel that gives us access to our embark walled off bit, which seems to be where all the children hang out now. Oh, we've got a dining room now, haven't we? I can take that apart. Let's just quickly dismantle the wagon. There we go. And then back here. Dunk, 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 dunk. There we go. And this is our main entry hall with the unfortunately wasteful intended trade area, which we couldn't get access to because of the stairs. We're going to have a tavern here once we've got a few spare tables and chairs to, get some visitors coming in. These are both barracks, which are going to be for 10-man squads. I put these alcoves in for the beds just to make them tucked out of the way so they don't, trip into bed and fall asleep as they're training for fighting. Potentially, I don't know. I don't know anything about military training. Never done any. Let's go down a bit further, and this is our food zone with a glorious looking little dining hall here. Planning to assign this to the head person and have like an actual seating arrangement on here, but we'll see how that works out. I'm almost certainly going to completely forget about that, but we'll see. And I now worry that we've only got a 3-person top tier table area. Of course, we could make the top tier up here, but then whoever's in charge has their back to the door, which is not ideal. Not ideal. He could be ambushed and twanged in the back by some elf bastard. We appear to have a number of grazers sitting down here in the dining hall, which I don't like, because I have assigned a grazing area, which it doesn't make sense for them to be leaving. So let's quickly head up to the surface again, go over to our grazing zone, and make sure that all the animals we want in there are actually in there. Capital M, right. So alpacas, we'll just put... Oh, I took him out. Sorry. Oh, the baby alpaca. No, they're all in the field as well. Okay, well, keep going. Keep going. They're all in. Turkey hens, obviously not. We need to create... Oh, we need to make rooms for the turkeys, don't we? We've got to have a sexy room and a yummy room, don't we? One for eating eggs and one for breeding eggs. We can... Oh, I was going to say we can breed horses, but it's going to be difficult. We're going to need to invent some kind of super advanced technology for transmitting gametes from one type to the other. We can't do that. The ram, we don't want him starving to death. He's a pet. It'll drive someone potty. Sows can just run around where they please because they don't need to eat grass. And then we have a buttload of stray puppies. Ooh, we've got our rattlesnake and our chimpanzee. Now, what do we do about chimpanzees and rattlesnakes? I feel like I want to try training them at first, because a trained chimpanzee is going to be much easier to look after and handle than an untrained chimpanzee, in my mind. Of course, I understand the fact that anybody, as I've said before, who has a chimpanzee for a pet has started a clock that heads towards 0, and you don't know when that's going to be. You don't know how long the countdown's going to be, but at the end of that countdown, that thing's going to rip your fucking face off, and there's potential it will do far worse. So, you know, just remember that. They look cute in a little nappy and they're going, oh, I'm a little cute baby. But by the time they're a teenager, they can fucking kill you if they have a hissy fit. And let's face it, teenagers are not the most stable state of living matter, are they? Anyway, should we scroll down a bit? Let's stop wondering about them. We'll train them up in a minute. We're still looking for people, or animals rather, to put into the little field. There we go. Donkey foal, goat kid, alpaca. Don't need a piglet. Stray cow. Chick. Nope. Reindeer bull. Yes. Donkey foal. Yes. Stray puppy. Man, we have a lot of puppies. We may need to start adding them to the food supply because we can't really milk them. Then again, we could just start training them up as war dogs and then hopefully unleash a massive horde on the next attackers. It kind of makes sense, maybe, to make a big horde of dogs to attack, and then hopefully there'll be enough of them to tear undead apart if they attack. I'm so paranoid about the undead attacking. We're obviously nearby somewhere. Turkey eggs are a must for just about all of my forts these days. Well, ever since people recommended turkeys, I've never had to look back. Noble screen to get the bookkeeper accuracy up, who also needs an office still. Very true. Very true. Very true. Hematite and silver's got to get done. We do need to get the magma industries up, but I'll get round to that, Rando. Don't let me forget. If anyone, you know, if you think I'm straying too far, peeps, we're just doing this grazing thing. But if I stray too far from the plot, let's... here we go. We can go from here. Boom. Let's go back further down. I say plot, you know what I mean. So this is our food area. I'm thinking, let's designate... We've got an animal stockpile. Off the side of here, we'll put the 2 turkey rooms. Let's quickly designate those. I'm going to make them priority 4 because they're not super urgent. We've got plenty of food with us. This one here and this one here. How big do we make it? That's a convenient little size. We'll make them sort of long. And do I put nesting boxes in like little alcoves on the walls? We can give it a crack. No, you know what? I don't think I will. Right, that one, this is the egg-laying room. And this is the Boom Chicka Wawa room. Emphasis on chick, obviously. This is where we keep our male birds who construct their stuff in this little room. Hopefully it won't start any cockfights, whether, you know, taxonomically labelled so or euphemistically labelled so. Oh, look, there's the snake. And is that the chimpanzee? It doesn't look like a chimpanzee, does it? Let's quickly zoom in on this. What does it look like? I mean, it kind of looks like a sheep. Oh, maybe it kind of looks like a chimpanzee all squished up in the cage. Oh, that's sad. We've got to get that thing trained and out of there quickly. Although I must admit, I have made the training grounds the same as the grazing grounds. So the first chump to try and train that thing is in impossible dire straits. We'll see. Who knows? Dwarves may be as strong as chimpanzees. I don't really know their physiology. So perhaps it's an unnecessary worry. Perhaps, even the most savage blows from a chimpanzee will not even bother a dwarf. We'll see. We'll see. 5 turkey hens will give you so much food. Indeed. It'll give us the potential for lavish meals further down the line. That's a thing, Al Snaps. Let me have a little look. Now we've gone the subject of the chimpanzee and the rattlesnake. Let's have a little look. So we go to the animals screen and we'll scroll down until we spot our little babby creatures. They're not babbies. It's an adult female chimpanzee. Thank fuck it's female. We can train it, but we can't war train it, which is a tragedy. Oddly enough, we can geld it, which is odd for a How do you geld a female? Isn't that spaying? Or some kind of hysterectomy thing? I don't know, but we'll press T, and we'll have it trained by any trainer. So the poor sap who turns up. And then someone's going to train the rattlesnake as well. Any trainer. I have a feeling our animal trainers may not have the longest working life, but we'll see. Now, we also need to start... Can we train puppies? Yeah, we can train puppies. T... Oh, no. T... What was enter do? Oh, enter makes them pet available. Oh, right, you can do that, can you? I didn't realise. Oh, I didn't realise you could make them pets. Right, war dogs... I can't give puppies war training yet, can I? No, but training up front will be good. We'll see how it works out. Now, anything else that might be worth training? Rams? I don't know. A giant war ram sounds fun, but do we really? I don't know. Going up here, I'm not seeing much that isn't domesticated. Oh, imagine we managed to get another chimpanzee and breed them till they're domesticated. I mean, I know they're not monkeys, but monkey butler anyone? I say. Very nice. So there's some more puppies here that need training. Normally I forget about training, and I have just loads of dogs running around. But this time, I think I might put a little bit. Now we've got the volcano as well, and once we've got the magma industries done, I might put a little bit of focus on this whole thing. Training up the animals. We've got them all. We've got them all. Don't you worry. Okay, we can head out of here now. Cool. Okay. If you war train the ram, it might get good at dodging and become a dodge ram. Oh my god. Oh, I know just enough about American cars for that pun to work, Rando. Just enough. Oh. Excuse me, big glugs of water there. What a refreshing drink. I do love a good glug of water. So, where are we? We've done our animal training setup. We set up our sexy room for the turkeys and our non-sexy room for the turkey ladies to get away from the sexy men. We've got our still. I haven't set any orders for brewing yet, but I feel like we brought enough booze. I mean, look at this shit. We've practically filled a 2-shift space storeroom. I mean, that's going to last us a little while, right? Just a little while. Just a little while. Did it actually say we could war train the ram? The way you're saying that, it sounds like you can. Can you train the ram? There. I lost it again. Ram, there we go. No war training. It's not an option, I have to tell you. Right, we've already looked in here. We've done our sexy rooms, turkey rooms rather, not all sexy rooms. Here's our industrial zone. We've got 3 Craftsdwarf workshops. I might limit these to the Craftsdwarfs that we got and take the Craftsdwarfs' hauling skills out because we have a few level 15s. And it makes sense to me to maybe try and keep them from doing anything else because they can churn out some real good shit, which we can trade. Then again, I'm conscious that we don't want to raise the value of our fortress too high too quickly because and if you didn't know, spoiler alert, that's what triggers some of the invasions. So if you turn up and immediately start finding gold and diamonds and making shit with it, you can expect people to turn up and attack you in short order. So we'll see what happens. Why do I separate the turkeys by gender? Well, Bionic86, that's a good question. It's because if you keep the males unsegregated, they'll fertilise the eggs, and you'll just end up with a fuck ton of turkeys. Whereas if you keep them away and then just keep a breeding set that produce new turkeys and then rotate them into the laying area, then you can make sure that all of the eggs are edible and can be eaten. So there you go. It's the cold economics of agriculture, but it works. It works. And we don't have to worry too much about it. I mean, it's one thing to endorse battery farming and eat battery farmed hens and eggs in real life, but in Dwarf Fortress, we are not morally required to give a fuck, because these are digitally synthesized chickens. Or indeed, they're not even chickens, they're turkeys. So from this point forward, our fortress basically has the official position of fuck turkeys. Although that is a metaphorical fuck, not a literal fuck. Thank you. Anyway, where are we? Don't fuck turkeys, please. Ooh. Let's have a look in chat. I think I've missed some things. Oh, and by the way, Bionic86, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Sorry for completely ignoring that. His first time here? Your name is vaguely familiar. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. Rando303 loved the contrast in Ireland. Even in farm fields, I just saw small cars for the most part. Meanwhile, here you have people living in cities, not rural at all, driving huge trucks. Double wheel axle in the back, 2 front wheels, 4 back wheels. They don't fit in parking spaces, so what's the point? I do wonder that sometimes when I see the larger American cars. They can be somewhat oversized. I mean, once you've got them to a certain size, I think really you're sort of going. You're at the point where you may as well transfer your vehicle into a commercial people mover, right? Why don't you just go up that little couple of extra inches and get a fucking bus? You know? Yeah, I think so. All right. Usually, greedy dwarves fetch the eggs to the food stockpile before they hatch. Ah, right. Well, of course, having them segregated also gives us an option to say don't harvest these eggs from these nest boxes, and means those ones can hatch. So it gives us a chance. It works both ways. First time? Oh, well, welcome to the stream. Well done. I have popped your scoundrel cherry. Oh, why did I pick that metaphor? God damn it. Scratch one viewer. Bye! Right, anyway, we've got this industrial zone going. The furniture room is absolutely stuffed already, as it always ends up being. I mean, you always have too much furniture. But it appears that sandbags are furniture, which is an intriguing position to take regarding sandbags. I mean, I suppose if you're getting ready for a flood and you're putting them outside your house, I mean, strictly speaking, they feel more structural than, furniturial? No, that's not a word. But you get the idea. you get what I'm reaching for. Okay, I know what we don't have. Bedrooms. How will dwarves be happy if there are no bedrooms, right? Well, we're going to make the bedrooms this floor above. No, I haven't unpaused the game for 22 minutes. We're going to make the bedrooms up here. So let's pop in a nice little corridor from which they might spring. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Priority 4. And immediately I'm going to do just a basic shift room. I know. They're not stylish, they're not cool, they're not big, they're not clever. But you know what? They're versatile. They're useful. The ceiling's not going to collapse in on you. Everybody's going to be able to fit in. You're going to get a good number of beds. So there you go. It's all good. Don't panic, everybody. You know how much I hate it when you start panicking. Okay, there we go. That's going to be a bedroom. Of course, I also need... there we go. To put some beds in the barracks. That should free up a teeny weeny bit of space in the furniture stockpile. But I feel like they're going to start bunging sandbags in there. Right, so build bed. The old double B. Sorry, I lost my mind for a moment. I found it again though, so don't worry. Nobody has to go looking. What's this dead W he's carrying around? What's he got on him? I see some guy hauling around a dead thing. Oh, he's returning a kill. But what is it? Let's take a look at his inventory, see what he's got. Is it I for inventory? It is. He's carrying something I can't see. A wombat corpse. Oh, lovely. Tasty wombat, presumably. Hopefully. let's get back to the surface. And you know what I'm going to do now? You know what I'm going to do, though? Apart from catching up on chat. There are bean chairs, so maybe this is the dwarf equivalent. Sandbag chairs, perhaps. Dwarves also consider anvils furniture. Really? Plutonium Jesus, welcome back. Thanks for joining us. That seems odd. That sounds more like equipment to me. It is super annoying, Bionic. It is. Very much so. And sandbag bean bags. Bean sands? Sandbag chairs. Sandbag chairs seem like a particularly dwarvish thing. You are correct, Al Snaps. Or at least I agree. Who am I to define correctness? Especially if you try to automate bag production through the manager. Bags and boxes are clumped together. Yeah, I noticed that. They come under containers, don't they? It's a bit annoying, but there you go. The crenulated shift room, of course, not a plain one. I know, I said plain and then I decorated, but it's all good, right? It's still a shift room. It's still a bloody shift room. A box full of bags that are full of boxes of bags. Oh my god. It's getting a bit nutty egg loop. Oh my god, there's nobody in chat who's going to get that reference. But still. Let us unpause the action. Boom! Everybody's moving. Everybody's happy. Now, I might quickly designate this as a sand gathering area, just to pick up all this sand that's lying on the floor. And then once they've dealt with a bit of this wood, they're never getting that wood out of these little holes, are they? Ah, that's super annoying. That's staying in there forever. Pesh. Oh well, never mind. Let's have a look at this creature here. What have we got here? Dog blood spatter, a coating of Erith perfect stack. Presumably it's their blood or vomit. I'm guessing green vomit, right? Maybe? Let's have a little look what else there is there. I mean, there's a ton of spatters. Dog blood spatter. Left from unknown dogs. It goes off the edge of the screen. Good. Okay. I'm not seeing any corpses. Okay, whatever. We'll let that ride. So what am I doing now? I want to designate this as a sand gathering area, just to clean it out a bit. Hello.
Hello. Do you have prescriptions ready for collection? So I'm going to run down and get it.
Okay, just 1 second. I'm just going to mute the microphone for a moment. Hello there, sorry about that. Bit of a distraction. I left you with no music as well. What a bastard. I'm a monster. An absolute tosspot. Let's turn the volume up a shade. Here we go. Is that good? Or is that too loud? Is that overwhelming me, or is it a nice little musical bed? We'll see. We'll see. Brewery, and maybe check the corpse stockpile for stuff to chuck in the volcano. That's a very good point. Let's do that. But first, as I said, designate this space as a sand gathering area, just to get rid of some of this sand. Yes, there we go. I don't know if there's any clay, but we'll be fine. Oh no, 0 clay it says. That's good. Do we make this also a meeting area? I mean, we could do, couldn't we? Like the upstairs outdoors bit. But then again, dwarves prefer to be underground, so we'll put them there. Do we make this a whole area a fishing zone? Seems a bit of a stupid idea, doesn't it? Let's not do that. Also, I just remembered something crucial. Just remembered. Designate traffic areas. Restricted area. Now look what I'm doing. What a clever clogs. Wow, can I paint this in with the... Oh, God, that feels good. There we go, let's fill that in. Apologies, that was an absolutely unacceptable noise to make. But there you go. Actually, do we need to put the restricted zone down here? That makes more sense, doesn't it? And also, it means we can see it better. Let's just do that quickly. Boom, boom, boom. Nobody stand in the water, because standing in the water is a bad idea. Do you understand, people? The reason I'm doing this specifically is not because I'm worried about my dwarves falling into the pond and drowning. It's more about the fact that the water freezes in the winter, and at the transition points, it instantly freezes and instantly defrosts. So either you trap someone in ice and kill them, or they fall into the water and drown. well, potentially they could swim, but I know dwarves aren't actually, considered legendary for swimming. Let's also forbid this level as well, just to be careful about it, right? There we go. Don't pass through these squares, ladies and gentlemen. These are the forbidden loads. Forbidden loads? I meant to say zones, but then I realised technically in Dwarf Fortress they're not zones, so I shouldn't say that. And then I floundered and it came out all wrong. What a tragedy. I mean, maybe wouldn't even have noticed if I hadn't said, but then I'd feel like a dirty cheat. Perfect, now I can have the music off in my own game and still hear it. Well, there you go. Sorry if I'm clashing with anybody. I know a lot of people like to do watch Dwarf Fortress stuff while they're playing. I mean, it's a good game for it. The ability to just pause does go a long way. It does go a long way. There's nothing to catch in the western swamps. And I give a fuck. Why? No, that's right, I don't. Okay, so let's head up to the volcano and see what's happening here. Did I designate? I just forbid the areas, didn't I? I didn't actually designate any of this digging. Is there anybody in the tunnel? Let's check. Anyone buggering around down here? Of course there is. Of course there is. There's tons of people buggering around down here. You know what I'm doing now? Designate. I think you see where I'm going with this. B for, what is it actually B is doing? Set building item properties, okay. And then we forbid, you see, F, there we go, forbid. And if we forbid all this stone in here, then they certainly won't come and get it. I am a genuine clever boy, well done me. So let's forbid that. Have I? There we go. All this, and then everything along here. No, too far. Diddly, there we go. And then I'm going to have to forbid all of this wood, which I can't wait to get out of the way. I mean, it's a terrible tragedy. The elves are not going to like it, but, it's messing the place up, and lava's going to get rid of it. So, as ever, fuck the elves. And not in a friendly way. Not in a kind of, can I buy you a drink way. In a kind of, oh, actually, I was about to make things a bit too dark. Let's peel back from that. Let's make sure that we pull the plane up and don't crash into the ground, because I was about to plough into it like some kind of fucking maniac. Okay, how big is my embark? Hey, Nunchaku Chaku, welcome back. Thanks for joining us. My embark is this big. I think I shrunk it down vertically and expanded it by 1 horizontally. So you'll have to figure out the mathematics yourself. I don't remember the numbers precisely. But that's what happened. Alright, zoom back in a bit. What are we doing? They're running around nicely. We want to check the corpse stockpiles. We need to put brewing on. Oh, but do I want to risk using the plump helmets before I've built a farm? I do not. Where are we going to find lovely... Oh, shit. Cancels construct rock throne. Ooh, Mason is taken by a fey mood. I say. Let's take a little look at this lad, shall we? How do I zoom to it? It's the announcement, and then press Z. Oh, I'm zoomed in too close. There we go, he's there. Okay, we're going to follow the lad and see what he's up to. Are we ready? Oh, capital F for a follow. Okay, let's resume. Someone was disturbed by a great horned owl, and they cancelled... Oh shit, is that right here? Is there an undead owl attacking here? They're getting inside the fortress. That's no good. We've got to deal with that. That's a problem. 3x5 or 5x3, something along that way. Something along that way. Diorite mug. Let's hope not. Let's see what it makes. He could make something good. We'll see. He's claimed the Mason's Workshop. He's running off to get some gear. Hang on a minute, Sunshine. We want to see what you're up to. You're the most interesting dwarf in this fort right now. Oh, here we go. Yep, probably diorite. What's he going to make? Come on, make something interesting. Don't just grab a lump of stone and make me something boring. Yeah, come on, what else? More stone. This time granite. Not sure if that's any more exciting. 2 types of stone in one thing. I mean, what? Boring. Obok, got my eye on you. You seem like a bit of a tedious fellow. Oh well, he'll get it done soon. Now, let me just check the combat reports again. The woodcrafter Ervad Asobram is fighting. The great horned owl is fighting. Okay. The glassmaker kicks the great horned owl corpse in the left wing with her left foot, and the severed part sails off in an arc. Misses the glassmaker, jumps away, bruising someone's toe. The farmer charges the great horned owl corpse. How big is a great horned owl? I'm imagining something, big for an owl, but not as big as a dwarf, but he's charging it. I mean, hasn't he got a bit of a small profile? Because I'm imagining some sort of shoulder barge. Very weird, very weird. So how does it finish? The woodcrafter punches the great horned owl corpse in the head with her left hand and the injured part collapses. Oh, lovely. Who doesn't love collapsing owl heads? It's one of the finest hobbies. I get a feeling that some of these chaps are going to be pretty upset with the constant harassment by these flying bastards, so it kind of makes sense. They're not going to be vulnerable to traps, I don't think, so we need to do something that will dissuade them. Please excuse me, that's the fucking doorbell. Ouch! Back in a moment. Hello, sorry about that. That was my mother outlaw turning up outside. So there we go. She's inside now. I had to leave her downstairs. A bit rude. I'm sure Kelly will have a go at me, but can't leave you guys hanging for ages, can I? Oh, can I? I suppose I could, technically. I mean, you are sort of mostly strangers. So I think protocol dictates I should go downstairs, but I really want to play Dwarf Fortress right now. I want to cheer myself up, so maybe I'll go make her a cup of coffee and then pop back. Or, give me 1 second. I'm going to mute the microphone and see if she wants a cup of coffee. Hang on. She's alright. She's alright. It sounds like she's doing something down there, so I'll just let her get on with what she wants to do. Thankfully, I like her. She's alright. Don't tell anyone I said that much. Okay, where are we going? Sorry, I'll just catch up with chat quickly. Local dwarves attacked by angry bird, more at 10. Correct. A good time for a human caravan to pause the game. Oh, we've got a caravan. Nice. Nice. No, she's not a renegade. Me and Kel just aren't married, so she's not my mother-in-law, technically, but you see what I mean. Anyway, let's have a little follow of these chaps and see what they get up to. Oh, hello. There we go. We're following. Going up the hill, nice. Coming through the woods. They can get through the trees, right? That's good. We may have to cut a path through the trees, actually. They could grow into a complete barrier. Did I just see something fly off again? Here we go. Right, let's do the same thing we did last time. We'll get the trader in, we'll have a look at what they've got, and then we'll decide what to bring up, because I'm not sure we've made anything tradable. And I don't want to get rid of all of our sand by selling it, because we did want to make this a glassy place, didn't we? Oh shit, Magma Industries. Obok Ashrenish Mason has created Igomlila, a granite table. He claims it as a family heirloom. Oh, that's interesting. Let's take a little look and see what it looks like, shall we? Hello? Is it? What? Is this the right one? It is. It is. Natural patterns. This is a granite table. All crafts dwarfship is of the highest quality. It is encircled with bands of rectangular gabbro cabochons. On the item is an image of thick crescents in granite. Thick crescents? Okay, sure. It's worth 3,600 trade credits. Oh my. Right, let's go back to the surface again and resume, and hopefully our trader will get here quickly. Is he? He's not here yet. Come on, trader. We need you now. Construct wooden bin 50 has been completed. Oh my. That's very nice, isn't it? I haven't put it in order to collect sand, have I? I've made the arrangements, but they haven't gone to collect it. Then again, how many empty bags do we have? Everything's stuffed full of sand, isn't it? What's he doing? He's drinking. Come on, Nunchaku. I see you there in chat. Put that drink down. Get up there. I want some trading done. Good lord. Thick indeed, Bionic 86. THICC. Okay, what are we doing? Reminder, brewery and corpse stockpile. Yes, I am. I think I'm going to neglect the brewery for a while longer because we have a lot of booze that we brought with us and we're kind of safe. I want to get a farm going before I start doing the brewery. Okay, it's got to be in there now, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's trade. Let's see what he's got. Bismuth bars, bronze bars, rose gold bars, iron bars, brass bars. Not really much use until we actually get the magma furnaces set up, but maybe we could buy them. I don't really need rose gold. What the fuck do I want that for? We want something practical. I mean, the only really valuable metal I'm interested in is adamantine. Stand and deliver, here I am, money all your life. Sorry. Another little reference for someone of a certain age. Slate box, talc blocks, raw clear glass, clay, silty clay, linen rope, alpaca wool rope, cow leather water skin, blah blah blah. A common skate leather water skin, a mudstone stumeb. Okay, let's take a look at the mudstone stumeb. It's only worth 100, but it looks like it's quite good quality. This is a mudstone stumeb. It is encircled with bands of giant wren bone. This object menaces with spikes of well-crafted turquoise. The stumeb is a huge stationary percussion instrument. It consists of a stone triangle. The musician strikes the triangle. The instrument has a single low pitch. The instrument has a reedy, rich timbre. Oh, well, there you go. So it sort of sounds... That's reedy, and now we've got to make it rich. No, I don't think so. I'm going to have a hard time replicating the sound of a stone triangle being struck, so let's just turn that away. Earthenware Isok. Interesting, 50 credits more valuable. What does it do? This is an earthenware Isok. The Isok is a mid-sized, handheld, cylindrical bore ceramic wind instrument. The musician blows into the Excuse me. The musician blows into the fipple at one end. The musician selects the pitch by stopping holes. The instrument has a 3-octave range going from a mid-low to a very high pitch. At all pitches, the instrument has an even timbre. It has 2 registers. The low register has a breezy, dull timbre, and the high register begins at a mid-high pitch and has a fragile, dull timbre. Okay, so low, breezy, and dull. So dull would be kind of like a sound, and breezy would be like that. So... that's the sound at the low register. I like it. You can make a musical instrument that sounds like that. And then fragile and dull. Okay. Yeah, maybe we won't buy it. If it sounds like that, it's going to upset me. Earthenware Voodoo. What are you? This is a well-crafted earthenware voodoo. The neck is made from bismuthintite. Bismuthintite? Bismuthintite. The body is made from earthenware. The strings are made from giant cave spider silk. The voodoo is a mid-sized handheld silk-stringed instrument with a stone neck connecting to a ceramic body. The strings are tied from the top of the neck down over the body, and the musician plucks the 11 main strings, and he said 11 there, 11 main strings. 9 other strings vibrate in sympathy and are rarely played themselves. Frets on the neck allow the musician to alter the pitch. Tuning is accomplished by pegs. Tuning is also possible using small levers. The instrument has a 4-octave range going from a mid-low to a very high pitch. At all pitches, the instrument has a fluid timbre. It has 2 registers. The low register has a strong, rich timbre. The high register begins at mid-high pitch and has a light, wispy timbre. Oh, there we go. There we go. Maybe I'll leave that, though. Oh, that is correct, actually, Bionic86. Brewing does leave seeds. I can just turn the brewing on. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. A bronze doge. Oh. Can I has bronze doge? Much doge. So wow. This is a bronze doge. The drum is made from bronze. The head is made from albatross leather. The mallet is made from siltstone. The doge is a large stationary percussion instrument. It consists of an hourglass metal drum with a leather head. The musician scrapes the head with a stone mallet. The instrument produces a complex sound that cannot be said to be of a single pitch. The instrument has a raspy, muddy timbre. So sort of... It sounds like... I'm imagining it sounding like an old 90s modem. Something along those lines, maybe. So what else have we got? We don't need to look at a silver one. They've got a lot of musical instruments. What's an oaken amam? An oaken amam. I see chat moving there. I should glance over quickly. Keep in mind, cooking plump helmets will destroy the spawn. Oh yeah, I've got to stop them cooking it. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Just checking. Forbid the cooking of plump helmets. I'll do that after we've read this little trading session while we wait for them to bring stuff up. Oak bells. Oh, you're reading it ahead of me. Let me catch up. This is an oaken amam. It is encircled with bands of oval purple spinel cabochons. Spinel cabochons. The bells are made from oak. The stand is made from earthenware. The amam is a huge stationary percussion instrument. It consists of 3 wooden bells attached to a ceramic stand. The musician strikes the bells. The instrument has a nearly 2-octave range going from a low to middle pitch. The instrument has a full, muddy timbre. I'm imagining something like... No, it's bells, isn't it? Hong, gong, 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 gong. Okay, that's my imagination going a bit wild, and perhaps my vocal tract not being able to fully express the sounds I'm hearing in my head. Let's have a look at the bronze emam. Eman. This is different. That's an amam, and this is an eman. Oh, there seems to be some sort of cohesive naming scheme going on here. This is a well-crafted bronze eman. The drum is made from bronze. The head is made from frill shark leather. The eman is a mid-sized handheld percussion instrument. It consists of an hourglass metal drum with a leather head. The musician strikes the head. The instrument has a 1-octave range going from a mid-high to a high pitch. Tuning is accomplished by adjusting the tension of the head. The instrument has a raspy, muddy timbre. Got that wrong again. No, I don't think so. I'm going to have a trouble with some of these. Where are all the lovely sounding ones that I can use my angelic voice for? Oh, it's just terrible. We got turkey gobbler. Do we need another turkey willy to fertilise our eggs? I don't think so. I think we're doing good. We've got 2. We've got insurance against one of them being more interested in the boys. Let's have a look. Tin cage, nickel cage, zinc cage, cat in a cage, reindeer, blue peacock, cave boy, yak cow. Where's your chimps and your rattlesnakes, mate? I'm not interested in all these boring quotidian animals, these farm animals. I'm looking for something exotic and dangerous. I saw a TV programme the other day called... There's an American show called Someone's Swamp Mysteries, and he basically goes around Florida hunting like giant reptiles that have been terrorising people's pets. Interesting glance into a world I never knew existed. Incredible show. Check it out. Check it out. Bull, hen, and his accent is amazing. I didn't know Florida accents sounded like that. Reindeer, cow, blue peacock, where am I? Blue peacock. Bull, hen, nanny goat, sow, pearl, millet, beer. Do we buy all their food? You know what, I think it might make sense just to buy all their food and drink. We did that last time and it seemed to do us well. We never had anyone complaining of being too hungry, unless they were too depressed to eat. A cashew wood barrel, that's not what we want. We want actual barrel full of cashews, that would be worth a fortune. Pomegranate wood, high wood, blah blah blah. Durian wood, durian, they're a stinky fruit, aren't they? High wood bucket, silver flail, silver great axe, my God, that's worth a lot of money. Let's have a little look and see if it's got any adornments. No, this is a finely crafted silver great axe. That's all you get. All you get. You imagine the Doge is like a washboard. Oh, that makes sense, Rando, yes. Exotic and dangerous do tend to come from the elves. Al snaps, you're right. It's a shame. It's a shame I can't just slaughter them as they turn up, but never mind. We'll get our animals. Once we've got a breeding pair of chimps or rattlesnakes, relations will turn sour. Once we know they're breeding, at least. That's the thing. Seeing the animal's interests is easy with Dwarf Therapist. Oh, it's a good point. Yeah, you can check. But then again, not when you're buying them from the embark screen. That's the thing. Because I didn't. When I was buying them, I needed 2 just to make sure we had one that was, a little bit randy for the ladies, as you say. As I say. Sorry, you didn't say that. I'm putting words in your mouth, not literally. Oops, I raided some elves and now I've got cheetahs, lions, and giant animals running around. Oh man, war cheetahs! Imagine war cheetahs. Tell me you can train big cats for war. The elves certainly seem to be able to train all sorts of shit. I was watching Krug Smash, and they had like war bears, war bobcats. It was pretty crazy. There you go. Anyway, copper longsword, avocado wood training spear, copper pick could be useful. Get a 3rd boy mining, speed things up a bit. You know what? I'm gonna do it, even though I could probably make one relatively soon. Silver halberd. Oh my god. Silver 2-handed sword, silver warhammer. We'll be making those soon enough, I'm sure. I'm sure there's tons of galena knocking around in this volcano. It was last time, anyway. Bronze pick, limewood training axe, skunk leather armour. You need to kill a lot of skunks to make a suit of armour. Seems like an inefficient animal to use. Large jute hood, large copper cat. Oh, there's Kel come back. She'll be happy to see her mum. Hope she tells her I offered her coffee. Fonio flower, caper seeds. This looks like food, so we'll just grab pendant amaranth flower, llama wool bag. Oh, okay. I'll buy some of this shit. I'm sure our spike wooden balls will cover the cost. We've been making them for a while now and we didn't sell any to the elves. Do you want to buy more sand to get back what we lost to the elves? I don't think so. It's not really necessary. Garlic seeds, oat flour, soya beans. We need to make a separate seed stockpile, I've just realised. Is that enough good? That's enough good. Llama wool, ginkgo, longfin, mako. What's going on here? You can. War giant cats are absolutely a thing. Oh, God, we need to maintain relations with the elves for just a little bit longer. Just a little. Imagine war rhinoceros, like in Black Panther, man. If you can get a breeding pair, that would be pretty good. War elephants, my goodness. An elephant in a cage seems like a logistical issue, though, I have to say. Just transporting the thing. If they bring one, great, I'll buy it, but we're going to need a big old grazing pen for it. Let's see what else they've got. Turnip seeds, sure. Rice flour, sure. Apple wood, that's not actually food. Mung beans, rice flour. Did we buy another leather bin? Did we sell a leather bin? I don't think we did, but we've got the space for it. So let's buy a couple of leather bins just to make sure we've got a supply. And then maybe some cloth. There we go. And we'll keep going down. We'll use page down now because it's likely to be a lot of cloth and leather for a while. When you see some cloth and leather, you know there's going to be pages and pages of the shit. Oh, there we go. A rock salt figurine of giant leeches. And worth quite a bit of cash as well. Let's take a little look. This is a well-crafted rock salt figurine of giant leeches. The item is an image of giant leeches in rock salt. It is encircled with bands of well-crafted porcupine bone. This object menaces with spikes of superior quality native platinum. That's what's making it expensive. The item is an image of an apple tree in sperm whale bone. Interesting. So, it's a giant leech? Oh, I see. It's decorated with the... Yeah, okay. On the image is an item. Yeah, okay. I get you. I read it wrong. I understand. Coyote bone amulet. Nautilus shell crown. A graphite ring. Ooh. Black bear bone bracelet. Allanite bracelet. Large brown spessartines. Giant... here we go. Prepared food. Giant albatross intestines. Dingo meat. Swordfish tripe. Here we go. This will fill out our stuff. Cuttlefish. White spotted puffer. Mog hopper. Okay. Not sure what that is. Mussels. Lovely mussels. Seahorse. I mean the shellfish, not the body parts. Seahorse. Okay. I'm not sure that's actually a food. They seem a bit crunchy to me, but go on. Pond turtle. Sure. Love a bit of stuff. Love a bit of shell. Glass eye lungfish, lesser yam plants, turnip plants, cassavas, strawberries, long yams, beet plants, alfalfa, purple choke, spinach leaves, pod artichoke, sorry, not purple choke. Oh my god, that brings up horrible images. Grapes, caper leaves, bilberries, passion fruit, strawberries, spinach leaves, blood amaranth leaves, and alpaca wool yarn is where we stop. Okay, that's good. That's good. I've always in the early CRYPTBEARDS Owl Snaps. Sorry. I was always trying to do animal forts, and I never actually managed to do it. I think I always got distracted by something else. So and nearly all of my forts have been volcano forts, and I've tried to get them going so they're stable, and then we can actually start focusing on the animal training. But by that point, the elves are usually getting pissy. Fucking elves. A large llama wool loincloth, copper chain leggings, rhinoceros leather trousers, chicken leather backpack. God. Giant raven. Oh, we've had a follow, but I can't read the name on my preview screen, so I'll have to wait until later to say thank you. But I'm sure I'll get round to it. I'll look at my deskboard. Deskboard? Desktop. Dashboard. That's the word I'm looking for. Dashboard. Lots of weapons, sheep cheese. Let's take some cheese, even though we should be already making our own cheese. I've just realised we have everything in place apart from a cheesemaker. But, it's nice to have a little supply. And something we'll use it for R&D. We'll figure out how the other people make cheese, and then we'll use their information to make our own cheese. Potentially better cheese. It'll be lovely. God, I love cheese. The human came full circle. Let's have a little look at what this tome's all about. This is a finely crafted giant blue jay parchment scroll. The rollers are made from pyrolusite. Written on the item is an essay entitled The Human Came Full Circle, authored by Datan Clasped. It concerns the apprenticeship of human Dooley Waxy Cheese under the dwarf Datan Clasped in the early autumn of 226. The writing shows a hint of tenderness. Overall, the prose is amateurish at best. Okie dokie. That's a buy. Animal Diets, The Truth. Oh my goodness. You won't believe number 7. This is a wolf parchment scroll. The rollers are made from limonite. Written on the item is a manual entitled Animal Diets, The Truth, authored by Lemma Wasp Meadows. Ooh, doesn't sound like a good place. It concerns the foraging behavior and diet of creatures. The writing is full of force. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. Let's add that to the library, even though we haven't actually formed a library. There we go. We don't want a silver wheelbarrow. What's a slate backy hammer? Oh, it's for a weapon. It's for a musical instrument called a backy. I get you. Iron, and drum, Nice-bound codex. Let's have a little look at you. This is a Nice-bound codex. The written portion consists of a one-page chronicle entitled The People and the Universe, authored by Uthros Boardcloud. It concerns the Society of Playing. Overall, the information is not compiled very well. The work has 3 chapters. The first chapter covers the rise of the night woman Anan Abyssburied at the Cavernous Death as an enemy of the Society of Playing in the late spring of 11.3. The second chapter covers the rise of the night woman Na Nightshade, the Abysses of Twilight, as an enemy of the Society of Playing in the early spring of 115. The third chapter covers the devouring of a billy goat of the Society of Playing by the human Usim Riverwilted, the Radiances of Clashing, in Cleanslip, in the early summer of 156. Interesting. Badly written history book. Let's have it. What harm can it do? Let's have a look at this obsidian-bound codex for only 70 credits. Oh my, why so cheap? Let's have a look. This is an obsidian-bound codex. On the item is a well-designed image of 2 hazel trees in borax. The written portion consists of a 45-page guide entitled Common Sense Mountain Home, authored by Erdim Gerderrelease. It concerns the Mountain Hall's tooth arch. Overall, the prose is amateurish at best. Doesn't matter, we want a comprehensive library. An Alunite-bound codex. Alan! This is an Alunite-bound codex. The written portion consists of a 34-page guide entitled The Village Exposed, authored by Godan Aged Valleys. It concerns the hamlet Honest Released. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. A whole chapter about eating a goat. That's right. It does seem a bit odd, doesn't it? It does seem a bit odd. Let's buy it. Let's look at this mudstone-bound codex. Ooh, okay. This is a superior quality mudstone-bound codex. The written portion consists of an 11-page essay entitled Start Your Day with Rivers, authored by Elisa Songthrow. It concerns the authoring of It Must Have Been Tornado by the elf Elisa Songthrow in Cleanslip in the late autumn of 241. The writing is forceful. It's an elven book. Let's buy it and eventually we'll remember to throw it into the volcano. There we go. Why are they so obsessed with writing books about themselves writing books? Who do they think they are? Stephen King? Okay, that's everything I want listed, and that's going to come to a cost of 7,273 trade credits. Interesting. Bugger. I've just realised we didn't bring anything up, did we? Shit. Fuck. Okay, we're going to have to quit out and move all the stuff over. What a fool. What a fool I've been. I should be struck down like an idiot. Not that you should strike idiots down. Let's leave. Okay, and then we go over here and say, I would like to move some goods to and from the train depot. Primarily these track components, because spike balls are oh so valuable. What else should we send up there? Should we send more sandbags just to see if we can do anything? Daysite, cave lobster, plant barrel, seed barrel, dwarven beer barrel, weapon bin. There's already going up there. Steel anvils, we want those. Cloth bins. How much sand have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pages of sand. Maybe we can afford a bit. Fuck it, let's just send a page's worth. Here we go. Wait. No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, so let's press escape, wait for the lads to bring all that shit up, and then hope to get that trading done again. That's going to be a pain in the arse, isn't it? I shouldn't have been designated everything. I should have just looked through and seen what I wanted. Never mind. Let's scroll back up chat a bit and check if we've missed anything. I'm having a go at basing my fort in the caves. I've caught so many weird critters. I should get more down into there. Reverse engineering of cheese. Yes, indeed. You want more cage traps to catch some more crazy animals to tame and train. I'm normally a cage trap fiend. You don't see me doing a fort without billions of the things, but I haven't really built them yet, so maybe we should get around to doing that. We've only got the tables, the thrones, and the slabs left in the thing. So that means we've got the cages. So let's pop down to the entry corridor. And I think I said traps immediately here. We've got like a 10 deep line of traps. Build. Capital T. Cage trap C. There we go. Why have we... Oh, someone gave birth to a boy. So excited. Congratulations. Now, fuck off and get back to work. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Not the greatest dwarven employer in the world. Certainly not from the perspective of those I employ. Alright, let's start putting some cage traps in this corridor here. There you go. Now, people have said weapon traps interspersed with cave traps, but my theory... Cave? Weapon traps and cage traps. What? We need more mechanisms, okay. JMQMECH. Construct mechanisms. Rock mechanisms, please. And then just give me, 50. And then we want to change the material to Gabbro because it's magma safe. And we don't want any of our mechanisms to not be magma safe. Good. More mechanisms. Anyway, back to the trap theory. What I was going to... For God's sake. What I was going to do is, for all the soft things that we might capture, just things wandering out the fortress, a big load of cage traps just to catch everything, followed by our drawbridge, followed by weapon traps and cage traps again, just in case. You know, a little mix of them, like people suggest, because apparently if they're dodging a weapon trap, they're more likely to get caught by a cage trap, but we'll see. Hopefully we'll end up with some legendary mechanisms and we'll be able to make ourselves a Forgotten Beast cage, which would be just delightful. Absolutely bloody delightful. Excuse me, getting a little bit over the top there. Let's have a little look down the bottom of chat. Still using drawbridge, but to separate the tunnel, letting the enemies go a different path to the merchants. Someone told me that theory before, and I've thought about it, but we've got our merchants upstairs on the surface, so right now it's a little bit moot. We can't really do it. Anyway, I've done that. Let's place those. The traps have been placed. The beds are in here. We haven't yet begun to make the military yet. So, back up to the surface. I'm pretty sure they'll have brought at least some of the trade goods, right? Are they still bringing it up? There are no merchants trading. What? They're leaving already? They left? Oh, trader requested at depot. Holy shit. Okay. Boom. Okay. Get to the depot. Get to the depot! Do it! Do it! Hello, Yggdrad. Do merchants and visitors get caught by cage traps? Sorry for the confusion there. Your name was dark blue on black, as so often they are, and I couldn't read it from this distance. Maybe if I just control mouse wheel, make the text a bit bigger. There we go, Yggdrad. I don't know, actually. That's a good question. That's a good question. Hey, migration! Here we go. Let's let them on board and see where they're coming from. This side? Down here. Okay. Lovely little dwarfos. They're not coming through... Oh, hang on. I was going to say they're not coming through thick and fast, but it does look like they are. We have lots of animals with them. We're going to have reindeer, indeed. We're going to have to pop those in the grazing zone. But we'll see how it works out. Oh, I haven't set my milking and cheesing orders yet, have I? Good idea. Do it now. Scoundrel. Excuse me. M-I-L-K... What? Q. Sorry. M-I-L-K... Milk animal. Perpetual order. And then Q. S-H-E-E-S-E... Make cheese, please. Petrol. Cheese. Cheese. Petrol. There we go. Little Mitchell and Webb sketch comedy moment there for you, for those of you in the know. For those of you in the know. Right, what have we got going on here? I'm slowly getting an idea for a fun way to set up a single entrance with an elevated trade depot acting as a beacon for merchants. Access via a solid gold drawbridge. Arthur. Oh my goodness. Wonderful. Yggdrad gonna have to science it then? Yes, I am. I'm pronouncing that right, am I? That's right, is it? Let me know if it's not. Pretty sure they don't trigger them unless special circumstances. Okay. Maybe they're being naughty and being chased by the hammer dwarf. Merchants can't go over traps with carts. So far, I haven't had troubles with traps and guests. I think only if they're fighting they could trigger traps by accident. Well, there we go. There we go. The observations of players are often a good place to do this stuff. Leaving soon? No, sir. No, sir. Wait, because we'd already traded with them and left, does that mean we can't trade with them again? No, I want the trader at the frickin' depot. Why is he not there? He's currently loading a cage trap. What are you playing at, Nunchaku? That's not your job. Although I probably did enable mechanics on your profile, but still, it's not your job. Don't go. Don't go, tradie boys. Don't leave me. Where's my guy? Oh, bum. B-U-M. Bum. Bum. There he is. Can we trade? No. No, the merchants have all fucked off for some reason. They've left all their stuff there, which is irritating to say the least. Okay, one more check. Can we do it? No. Alright, then we dismiss the trader. We missed the entire chance. Well, next time, let's get our balls up there quick, otherwise we're going to be in trouble. What are all these great horned owl corpses doing around? Dump the bastards! Dump them! Don't want them getting back up and attacking us. Get them in that volcano. Lickety-split. Right, let's go down here. All this shit's forbidden. There should be nobody in these corridors. Nobody in the corridors. Nobody in the corridors. Good. Should we get this bloody moat filling up? Because frankly, I'm nervous about being attacked. So, we're going to put a ramp down into the lower chamber. Well, actually, first I'm going to D-H. Oh, wait. This is the surface level. Okay, this is the surface level. So we do want to get down here, so we can. So D, H, and then we take a channel all the way along here. Ba-boom, there we go. And then once they've dug that out, we can put a floodgate in, and then dig a channel here, and hopefully, we will end up seeing some fun time good stuff. Okay, anyway, I should take a look at the new migrants, shouldn't I? Let's pause this so it doesn't get out of hand, and we'll go and look at the migrants who've turned up. We had 38 dwarves. Oh, sorry. There we go. We had 38 adults and 11 professional children. Let's see what the population's like now. 46, 12 and 1. Of course, a baby was born. A child is born. Let's go to migration wave. Have a little look down the bottom. What have we got? Teehee, I said bottom. There's our little babby, Erib, our professional baby. Well done. Congratulations on getting the role. Let's have a look here. Who are our new peeps? We got any exciting big numbers in their skills? No? A kind of bit of bowing skill, which might be useful. We could make a bowing workshop. Cook and a brewer, which we do have elsewhere, but it's nice to have doubles up on those. Wax worker, beekeeper. Meh. Okay, let's take a look at their military skills. How you doing, lads? No kills? It's okay, it's fine. What about you? You've got 2 levels of dodge. You're an intriguing little fellow there, Risen. Oh, sorry, little girl, lady. Whatever. You're intriguing. Do we begin the military process now, or are we just going to do a CRYPTBEARDS rush on the first thing that turns up? We can hold ourselves up and train. I mean, this is a pretty secure fortress. Maybe I want to put a roof on it?
Yeah, if you liked it, then you should have put a roof on it.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go to the labour screen. Let's head back to the fortress. No one too exciting has turned... Oh, wait a minute! Ooh, I saw a 15. I completely missed it. Here. Sorry. Back to Dwarf Therapist. I'm useless at spotting these big numbers. Here, you see it? Here? There we go. Clothes making. Meh. Let's go back to the fortress. Okay, unpause it and see what happens with these lads. Any good? Oh my goodness, I've been recording for 1 hour and 8 minutes. Those of you watching on YouTube, thank you very much for doing so. Oh, wait a minute. Fuck it. I've got to go and pick my kids up in about 10 minutes, so let's just let this one ride, shall we? Let's just let the YouTubers hang on till the end. Hang on till the end. Oh, hang on a minute. I haven't built any floodgates yet. JMQ. Kill. Oh no. Oh shit. What did I do? Oh shit, I pressed F11 and went full screen. That was no good. My screen's aspect ratio isn't the same size as I'm streaming in. Very confusing. Right, so where was I? We want to... Fuck, I've completely forgotten. Oh, floodgate, that was it. So discombobulated by that. JMQ, FLOOD, floodgate. And we want one made out of gabbro, I think. rock floodgates. Give me, I don't know, 10. And let's go down here, say details, Gabbro, good stuff. We've got plenty of it knocking around. Bang, lovely. While we're thinking about it, earlier on, Rando did mention that we need to go to the bookkeeper and change the settings to be most accurate. Okay, good. Oh, but he's also the broker. Doesn't matter. He's got to get an office anyway before he starts doing anything, so let's not fanny about and be, worried. Now I'm thinking we pop the floodgate here, the lever down in the main fortress, and then just channel this out, and hopefully it'll work. We may need to go down a lower level to channel out. We'll see. I don't think we do though, because that implies that hot marker there. These flashing bits imply that this is hot stone, and therefore the magma's on that side. So it should be all right. Have I already got a floodgate? G, capital G. Oh, if it's a floor grate, that's not a floodgate. What's a floodgate? X. Needs floodgate. Okay, we don't have one yet. But it's okay though. So, do you have a setting to the window automatically changes to therapist when you change it? No, I did look at a couple of tutorials about how that's done, but I just do it manually. I do it manually. I just go over to OBS, click on Dwarf Therapist, boom, over it goes, and then back to Dwarf Fortress. Many of the people who've watched for a little while will be able to tell you I often forget to go back from Dwarf Therapist. So sometimes I'll be sitting there going, oh, it's amazing, the fortress is on fire, there's all sorts of stuff going on, people are fighting, blah, 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 and I'll get really excited, and everyone will be staring at Dwarf Therapist going, scoundrel, a moment please, hello, scoundrel, and they're putting their hands up in chat, and it usually takes for Rando to drop a bit or two to make the computer go bing. What a fool. Not him, me. God. Dangerous territory walking around on their scounds. Don't call yourself scounds, that's bad. Right, have we got a floodgate yet? Build X, come on, what are you doing to me? That's a terrible American accent. I run the risk of offending people. So we build that cage trap yet? Build trap component cage trap. Nope, still needs mechanisms. It's okay though. It's okay, no need to panic. No need at all to panic. Oh, but we do need to assign all of our animals that need to graze, of course, to the grazing zone. That's I, isn't it? Do we go up the floor? We do go up the floor, yes. And there it is. Capital N for the pen pasture information. Yes, of course. So, horses, yes, they need to eat grass. So do reindeer, so do cows, so do reindeer calves. That's, of course, calves in the sense of young bovines, not muscles on the back of your legs. Just in case anyone's confused. I want to be clear. Don't want to leave anybody sitting there going, what? How do you feed your calves grass? I mean, of course, I would possibly think less of you if you thought that, but you don't have to tell me. I'm just doing it for your convenience. What am I talking about? Let's escape out of here. We've got all our animals in the grass. It's nice. We're showing some sand and a bit of red stuff there. I'm worried that we're going to completely deplete this. We may need to run a slaughter run. Take out some of these other animals, the reindeer and the cows and the horses. It's alpacas and llamas all the way for the combined wool and milk. It's a beautiful creature. Beautiful, 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 beautiful creature. Shall we build some nest boxes? Oh, look at this. We'll put them in the laying room first. There we go. Bosh, how many have we got? Well, bugger me, we've got 20. Nice. Don't put an armour stand down. I've had enough of that nonsense. Build N, here we go. N, here we go. Oh, come on, you can do it, scoundrel. We've only got a couple of minutes to go before we have to stop, so let's get these nest boxes in before we fluff everything up. Not a coffin. Rookie mistake, that one, putting a coffin in instead of a nest box. Right, here we go. These are the sexy nest boxes. We're going to have a male and 2 females in here at all times, and hopefully it will increase our population somewhat. Should we build doors? We haven't got any doors. Okay, there's an order we need to put in. I'll put more nest boxes in later on as we need them. Just quickly put an order in for doors. Q ROCK space DOR. Boom, construct a rock door. We're going to need a load of these, but for now let's just make 10 and we'll see what happens. What about my furniture stockpile? Absolutely bunged up. No room in it whatsoever, but we do have a few tables, chairs and beds knocking around, so next time we should be able to improve the lot of our dwarves, but we'll see. We shall see. Well, In that case, I think it being now 3 minutes to 3, I should probably call time on this stream. Those of you watching on YouTube, thank you very much for doing so. It's been a genuine pleasure recording for you, but unfortunately our paths must diverge. Hopefully they will converge again in another video. Or maybe not, who knows. See you later, guys. Bye!